What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Victory Monday. That is right, we are here for your 8th in a row edition, the 10th of the year, whether it's a Victory Friday, Saturday, whatever this year, it's a victory, and Victory Monday means we're here to celebrate. So, oh, baby, I hope you all had yourselves a good day out there. Appreciate you taking the time. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and we are on that road to victory. Today was crazy. Like, I woke up ready to run through a wall, 5 a.m., had literally absolutely no sleep. First thing I see when I get into this homeowner's house, dude wearing an Eagles beanie, and I'm like, go Birds! And right off the bat, about 20 minutes wasted just talking about the Birds. His house, no doubt. It was a glorious day. I talked so much trash. I smashed so many blocks and stones and so many things with just pure joy in my heart. I could barely breathe. It was freezing cold out today. I hope you're all doing well. I'm fired up. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm actually really tired, but I got so pumped up thinking about this show, I got to look at social media, and it is insane. Remember when I guaranteed and promised you that they would all become the biggest Eagles fans and it would be the craziest flip-flop? I don't even think I could have imagined how insane it is. Everybody's been a big Eagles fan forever. Biggest fans. All your favorite content creators are now Eagles fans again. No more shit-talking videos. No more talking about how Hurts sucks. Jordan Davis sucks. Jalen Carter sucks. Cooper DeJean sucks. Everybody sucks. Vic Fangio sucks. We hate everyone. They're down and out now. They have as we told them, you keep on hating, we're going to keep educating in these parts. And, well, that's exactly what happened. And, I see a lot of the media trying their little move here. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody could have predicted. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been predicting and trying to help these people that are just casual fans of football to understand how the game actually works. What is a nose tackle? What is a first down? The basics that I feel that most media members should have a little bit of a grasp of. But hey, who am I? I'll just keep continuing to do my thing, and we'll just keep going each year and see who looks like the jackass at the end. And right now, they all look like pretty big jackasses. And hey, that's fine. Go delete all your posts, make as many clips and things as you can. And hey, look, I know you're about to gain 50,000 subscribers. You're going to get all the likes in the world. You are the biggest Eagles fan ever. But deep down inside, we all know you're a little bitch. So that, to me, is what we talk about being a diehard, right? This is the joyous moment where, hey, man, we've been cheering for our team all year. Season's almost over. So it's sad, they missed such a great season, these young pieces learning, developing, And when you understand the game, it makes it easy to enjoy this team and get ready to win a Super Bowl. But, hey, it took these guys a while. We're going into week 14. Season is almost over, and got a bunch of new fans. So welcome aboard, everyone. You saw, as we talked about all of last week, the Ravens would find out when they faced a real team what would go down. Now, you heard the media, the casual fans, everybody, they haven't played anyone. The Ravens are the real deal. They got Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. Oh, have you never heard of Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and Vic Fangio and the Eagles defense? Well, I could try to tell you about them, but you might just get offended. So I don't want to upset anyone. I just want to sit here with my sickos and enjoy every second of this. So sickos, help me out. Where are you at? Because we know the haters ain't anywhere to be found. I always tell them, make sure you come on back now, yeah? And they never do. Ever come back. Oh, so unlike the Stephen King movie, where they always come back, these people never, ever come back, and I don't blame them. And then we have to pretend, they've been telling us all year. Have you? Because I've done everything in my power to counteract all the stupid-ass stuff I've heard all year. So it's news to me that everyone's the biggest Eagles fan ever all of a sudden. Doyle, appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Let's effing go. Liz, appreciate you taking the time. And, you've heard me talk about the emphasis on tight end, but hey, I guess they don't want to complain. And I almost wrote an apology post to Dallas Goedert, be like, look, bro, hope you know that our casual fans, everybody is going to flip out on you we got to trade him. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to talk about everybody just as something they can be a whiny little bitch about. They are going to run with it. Like, oh, yes, I knew. See, I was right, Eagles. They suck. And it's like, holy shit, bro. So best of luck to them. You're going to have to keep moving whatever goalposts. As I keep saying each and every week, I think you all see why I'm so adamant about getting everyone to repeat my Super Bowl prediction, right? And I know I've been saying it for months and months and months, and it seems like, why is this guy so sure that the Eagles are going to be so good by the end of the season? It doesn't make sense that a team can develop and the coaches and new players, like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, it makes all the sense in the world, and you're seeing everything. And I promise you, everything I've said is all going to happen. You're going to watch the media, which you are doing right now. All the fans are going to tell you, Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I'm the biggest fan ever. I'm telling you, it is all happening. Just like the crystal ball showed at the beginning of the year, we talked about it. We're going 15-2. We're winning the Super Bowl. That's all I can tell you. And people are going to hate us. They're going to tell us how much everyone sucks because we're not going to come out the gate. All pros, all the rookies have 10 sacks a game. The team's perfect. We just picked everything right up with the new coordinators. Everything's good. No mistakes, no turnovers in any games. Perfect. No. We talked about it. There would be bumpy roads, but we would be fine. We'd stay patient, and we'd watch our team go win the Super Bowl while everyone jumped aboard the bandwagon as quick as they could. Boom, we're here, dude. It's happening. You guys, you've heard me over and over and over and over, and now you see why. Like, holy shit, I promise you, I'm only trying to help. I just don't care what the media says. And for me, that helps. I don't watch any of the stuff you guys do or listen to anyone else. I can't do it, man. I can't listen to people that don't know anything about football. So for me, it's a nice clean slate to just talk about what's actually going on. And for those of you who like that kind of stuff, and I know there's a few of you, I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you do, because I thought I was going crazy in this world. Like, not everybody loves to be lied to, right? Just talk about trading and firing everyone every week. Like, can we talk about football? And it's weird, man. You'll see these people commenting on all the shows. They get real weirded out. Like, whoa, we talk about football in regards to football? That's pretty weird. Not to me. So they're the best team, and I'll keep saying it over and over again, man, until everyone is on board with that notion. Well, it just goes to show you just how smart fans are, man. Just not a very bright bunch out there watching football. Glad you agree, my friend. Glad you agree. And they do. And they always have. You can see it with the refs. You can see it with the media. You can see it with anybody. If you've grown up your whole life an Eagles fan, you will understand that people just hate you, period. Not just our team. Like, people will literally be weirdos because you're an Eagles fan. Like, it's just some weird, it's that small dick energy we talk about, right? Where, people just don't understand what it's like to be a diehard. And you see all these new Eagles fans, the J-Rocks and all those people, like, well, I match my hat with my socks and, like, I'm the biggest fan when they're winning. But, like, and it's like, well, no, dude. See, those of us that grew up and are diehard Eagles fans, like, you have to understand, we bleed green at all times, dude. Like, when it gets tough, it sucks. We're going to be on our team's ass, but we're going to be riding with them, dude. It ain't ever jumping ship like the Cowboys fans. But this, I get it. This new age fan, once we won the Super Bowl, we got all these new fans, and I get it, dude. And that's cool. I'm glad your shoes and your hat and everything matches and all that stuff. But for me, it's more about football, right? That's where I want to talk football. And I get it. That's not today's world. But look, we talked football all week last week. We talked about everything you needed to know about the Ravens. Then we got to know all the injuries for both teams. Got to know their practice squads. You got to know the stats, the standings, the rankings, every single thing. We talked about the top 13 matchups. So that's what I like to talk about, right? And I know you sickos enjoy it. So keep coming back, and I'll keep putting it out, and we'll keep laughing right in their faces. Yes, I'm crazy. I know. I'm so crazy. I just get driven crazy by an effing mad world out there, dude. I just don't know how people can't get down with the truth and the facts, baby. But I love taking them to the woodshed each and every week. I don't mind it. I don't. And I think I got a little special show I have planned for this weekend. We're going to go back to one of my shows from like week 2. Panic or patience? Is the season really over? Remember, it was, everybody sucks. Fire Vic Fangio. We're going to go back to that. We're going to ask the question of, how did I know we would be exactly right here? And I'll bring all the clips and all the things that I talk about in that video that we would be doing right now. It's weird when it goes by, we got to wait months, and it's like, You're just any day now. They're gonna catch up, and then it finally hits them. You see the media. Well, nobody knew Saquon Barkley. It's like the. All right, dog. The defense is actually good. Yes. I don't know if you've missed out on every. There was a guy going. I mean, this guy. Every time I looked at my phone, there was like 16 paragraphs. This dude. Yeah, the Eagles defense sucks. They haven't played anyone, and I haven't gone back to them yet since this win. I'm not sure if they consider the Ravens a good offense. I don't. Is Lamar Jackson? Is Derek? Or are they good? Or was I misinformed that they're? Oh. Got to be a tough time for those people right now. Just holding on for dear life right now. It's just, yeah, the Eagles scared, but I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah, I'm sure you are, dude. I did. Oh, I was swinging. And, and then call me Jimmy Kneecap. No, I'm sure. Leave that for another one. Look, for me, going in, that energy is what I'm all about regardless. But when we get that win, there's nothing like it. It is truly special to my soul to be able to just, because you guys see me a little bit here, right, on this show. You should see me out in the wild. For any of you that know me in real life, I'm 10 times crazier in person than I am on this damn screen. I keep it real, man, and I back it up, dude. And people sometimes kind of walk into that trap. You see sometimes they come into these comments and then they disappear real quick because they just don't know what they're walking into. They think this is just another one of your, like, Philly 420s or whatever the shows, and like just people screaming it. I hate everyone. Like, nah, dog. You just walked into the den, baby, the Eagles den, and this is where we keep it real. And I feel bad. I do. I don't want to make people, feel horrible, but they are so about it, right? And Drew, I know you're gonna be on me. Don't match people's energy, but it's hard when they're so vocal and they're so sure that they're going to tell me what I don't know. And then, well, we see what happens. And then I watch these people. I sit and I watch their posts. Saquon Barkley, a horrible pickup. And then they're every day, just 16 clips a day. I love Saquon so much. Oh my God, Saquon. I bet you do. And that's what's wild to me, because those are the accounts with, the 50,000 followers. Those are, they get 10,000 likes. Yeah, he posted a clip. I already saw it. So we like shit after it happened. That, like, they do. Is that what we do here? No, dude. See, we like the Eagles before it happens. We like to know what's going to happen before, right? I don't need to wait until they're winning to become an Eagles fan. That's some weirdo stuff right there. But, hey, they're on board now. So I guess the one good thing we can look at is they can all shut the fuck up because – but now they're the same person. Like, they're the same kind of casual fan. But now they think, like, we need their analysis. Like, let me tell you about Cooper DeJean. It's like, you mean the guy that I wanted us to draft? Like, yeah, dude, I know who he is. Like, that's why I've been trying to tell you about him. It's just really weird. Like, we know, dude. We know. We've been here trying to tell you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, they don't, man. Bob, they come in here each week. And, I mean, people come here try to tell me about Vic Fangio. Right? Here I stand, and I continuously tell people, don't worry, you will see exactly what I'm telling you. And I always say it. I'm not saying this stuff to hurt your feelings. I just think you should have a basic understanding of how this stuff works before you start becoming an expert, right? So this is where we talk about these things and break them down into detail so people can see why I say these things. And it's not just the ESPs of the world just throwing shit on the wall, hoping it sticks. That's weird stuff for me. How did they beat us? I said, yeah, we beat the shit out of them. And we would have beat them even worse if it weren't, obviously, you get a little garbage time points up there. That's great. But the refs obviously did everything in their power to help you. And you even see the media now. See, this is when you know they're dick riding, because they're like, yeah, the refs were good. It's like, whoa. You guys get a little carried away. Like, we know, dude. We know how much they hate us. This is just really weird to see everyone now. Big fans. Huh. Interesting. Thought we needed to trade and cut everyone. Well, I don't know. But yeah, we were very physical. We wanted this win. You could tell. Even when they were slow in the first quarter, I had a lot of family flipping out, losing their minds. I just, kept saying, like, dog, I'm trying to make a joke out of it. Like, hey, it's first quarter. We don't want to score any points. Like, just chill out, man. Like, and a lot of people don't watch the games, or they're drinking, so they're not really paying attention to what's going on. And it's like, you could see this team, they were fired up, they were getting pissed off. But as I kept explaining, this is a good Ravens team we're going against. They're gonna do good things. We're gonna have issues, like things are gonna happen. It's how do you adjust to those things? How do you come out swinging? And they stayed physical, they stayed ready to rock and roll. And you saw my guy Coop lay out Derrick Henry. Like, the dude's got over 50 pounds on him, a few inches on him. Like, if you are not on board with everything I've tried to tell you since before the draft, I don't know what else I can do for you. I've spent months. It's literally tiring at this point. Like, like you wake up, like you've been partying all day, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden everybody joins the party, and you're like, yeah, I think there's a couple whippets laying around or something if you want. I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, you're just like, I've literally partied all day. I don't party anymore, but you understand the analogy. But it's welcome to the party. I'm trying to get pumped up with those other people, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't. Like, I'm just pumped up with you guys. Like, we know, dude. We know. Yeah, they said so many people were average, right? You remember with Cooper DeJean, well, they don't know if he's a safety or a corner. And I softly try to, simplify that as easily as I could, that being versatile is a very good thing. He can play outside, inside corner. He can play safety. He can return the ball. You remember why he was my number one guy that I wanted in this draft, was the fact that he's going to be a superstar in the NFL. And, I mean, I was pretty vocal about that. And, well, he's a white cornerback. They can't make it in the NFL. It's just not a good... Look, I'm just not into that kind of analysis, just saying stupid shit. Like the whole, well, Lamar Jackson's 21-1, I guess, so they just can't win the game. Well, that's the laziest, dumbest shit I've ever heard, because that's just not how it works, man. And, well, as you can see, Cooper DeJean, he is white, and he is doing well. And, well, the Eagles, taking him to the woodshed, baby. All about that. We'll be behind enemy lines tomorrow with those Panthers, breaking it all down. Yeah, man, I still can't believe we drafted Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, Jalix Hunt, Will Shipley, Johnny Wilson, and Anais Smith. I'm blown away by the fact that Jeremiah Trotter, did we really draft 7 of the guys we talked about before the draft? Like, we really did, right? And then we got Saquon. I saw a post that was like, where were you when the Saquon signing happened? And for me, it's different because I obviously knew about it a bunch of hours before, and I let you guys know. Those of you that like that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people get offended when I tell you what my source tells me, and I'm not here to upset anyone by, keeping you informed more than anyone else out there. I just think that some people like that stuff. So that's why I do it. It's never to offend. But I know a lot of people were really offended that morning at like 8 a.m. But, my source reached out to me. I was ready to run through a wall. It was about Saquon and Huff. Told me we were getting both. And I remember making that post, just being like, oh my God, because I was down in the basement. I wake up at 5 a.m. I was already at work when he texted me at like 8, but he was like, it's going to happen this afternoon. And I just kept checking my phone. I'm like, when's everybody going to find out? So that was pretty cool. I'm still blown away, man. But that was I'll never forget that morning. Like how, just ready to run through walls. Just let's go. I couldn't wait to actually see it. And I knew it was happening, but just the fact that was a great day, man. I'll never forget it. Oh yeah, man. And, Coop, he's a good kid. We talked about that. He's a leader. He's going to be around for a long time. I saw one of the new nicknames for him, Brian Chalkins. I had tears in my eyes last night when I heard that. I was laughing so fucking hard, dude. Brian Chalkins, you guys. I love that. He's the man. Jalen feels more comfortable with Calcaterra than Goddard. Oh, that's definitely not for sure. But, yeah, he's going to have to step it up, next man up. No, Dallas is out. He's week to week. We don't have to send him anywhere. He's just going to be hurt. So it's week to week, like you guys saw there. But, yeah, they are. I still can't believe we got 7 of my guys. And to see them all do it, it feels good, man, when you do a lot of work like that. You have sleepless nights in your summers. You're at the beach and you're still doing stuff. Watching those players become, you see why I wanted them in the draft, and then to see us draft them, and then to see them actually do what we talked about. That's awesome. And it is. Chalkins is I laughed so hard, dude. It was truly beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. Here is that news though, for those of you who missed it. Paris Campbell was released, just like we talked about the other day. Probably going to be on the team for a couple of days. Now, unfortunately, the reason this is happening is, well, you're going to need to sign a tight end to the roster. But maybe they're trying to figure out if they want to put Dallas Goedert on IR because, you'll open up another roster spot doing that. Maybe they want to add one of these edge guys to the roster. Maybe they want to do something. But you've got an open roster spot. You have CJ Uzomah and you have EJ Jenkins, but they both are out of practice squad elevation. So you need to sign one of them to the active roster. So that's probably what you're going to see maybe tonight. But tomorrow you will see that they will sign one of those guys to be the other tight end with Calcaterra. Goddard, we'll see if he's just out a couple weeks. If we're going to do the same thing we did last time, or if you just place him on IR, let him sit those 4 weeks, which I would do. Let him rest up, get healthy for the playoff run. Let Calcaterra, Uzomah, or Jenkins be. I would do Jenkins, and then sign somebody else to the practice squad so you can elevate them 3 times. That would be my plan, and I assume Howie's doing something along those lines. But it's unfortunate. You guys have heard me. I can't emphasize it enough. Adding a tight end, getting Dallas Goedert's replacement. I've said it every offseason for the last 2 years. So I can't be any more vocal about it in the offseason time. But we're here right now, and I just explained to you right now what we need to do. So next man up, let's do that. The media is going to take that and what I just said in about 20 seconds there, they're going to turn that into a whole week of whiny articles. Everybody sucks. I hate Dallas guy. Shitting on a guy that's a legend in these parts. So, not a legend, but I love the dude. But next man up, man. Yeah, he gets hurt. It's football. It sucks. And once you start getting hurt, kind of lingers. That blows. He plays tough. Get healthy. Love you, dude. Let's go win this Super Bowl. When you get back, we'll be here waiting. Let's go. But look, guys, I wanted to make this about 20 minutes. We're a little over. So you got about a minute, 2. Any final thoughts? Any kind of questions? Anything on your mind? I want to hear from you. Now, I'm still in my work here. Still dying inside. I just feel like my whole body, like we're in a 3-foot basement and I'm just smashing concrete, stone, and there's shale, and we got to carry it all out, dude. And it's just so fun when you bend over with those buckets. My back hurts. My body is killing me, but I could not wait to get here to talk some birds with you. Unfortunately, was not able to get the snap count together, the standings, as I usually do on Victory Mondays, but I'd just rather see you guys, because what's going to happen is I create all these graphics and then it's 9:30, and then I can't do that. I got to get some kind of time in with my family. Got to get some sleep. But I wanted to talk some birds with you first. So I love each and every one of you. If you guys have any final thoughts on this game, how awesome the Eagles are, how much seeing them go up against a team, maybe they've convinced you now to believe in everything I've been saying for the past few months. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you with me yet? Do you think they can win this Super Bowl? I've been trying to drill through you. I feel that way for a reason, and I think the media and the casual fans are all seeing it. So welcome aboard. Keep up that energy, Liz. Everybody, let them know all week. They try to let us know, tell us how bad our team is, tell us what we don't know. Let them know what you do know. Laugh at them. Tell them, oh, I thought, this was a bad time. I thought everybody sucked. What happened? You're the biggest fan ever? Go root for the Cowboys, dude. But anyways, I love you, and I appreciate you. For those of you who just started tuning in, just became fans, whatever, appreciate you taking the time, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who are sickos and are always doing that stuff, really can't thank you enough. Love each and every one of you. You can give to the PayPal, the Venmo, whatever. It's on my YouTube page. They demonetize me. If you guys want to support the channel, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. Love each and every one of you regardless. And look, if you need anything, doesn't have to be about the birds. Always here for you guys as you are for me. But leave some comments down below. Let me know, who was your favorite player of the game? What was your favorite play of the game? Coop laying out King. What else? I mean, there's so many awesome plays. I thought this team just proved to the world they can stand up to anyone when you shut down Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. And look, they had their plays. They're going to. They're a good team. A damn good defense. But they brought their A game. I think they proved that they are a contender. Let me know how you feel about it. Who you loved from this game. Who stood out to you? Who was your diamond in the rough? Whatever it is, I'd love to hear from you. And tomorrow we'll be behind enemy lines talking about the Panthers, getting to know everything about that. But, again, I apologize Wasn't too much of a deep dive analysis because didn't have the snap counts or anything with me. Just a long effing day. I just want to enjoy this victory with you guys. And I think you watched it. I think you heard me last night talking about it. But if you have any questions, anything you want to know about snap counts, anything, I have that information. I just didn't make a graphic. So reach out. Love to answer anything you've got on your mind. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith. And this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!